This is MolecularForge, a protein and molecule visualization plugin for Unreal Engine 5. 8. What you are seeing is the mesoscale demo. 780 molecules in 2 species, spawned as mass entities. The blue spheres are proteins with a contact radius of 22 angstroms. The orange ones are ligands at 9. They move by Brownian diffusion. They reflect off the boundaries of the volume, and they associate and dissociate with per-second rates. Look closely, and you will see small ligands sitting on the larger proteins. That is binding, not decoration. Everything is drawn in distance, staggered detail. Molecules close to the camera get full geometry, molecules further out get a single instance each, and molecules beyond the far threshold are not drawn at all. But the mesoscale layer is only one part. The core of the plugin reads real structure files. Fixed column PDB and token-based mmCIF both parse directly in the engine. Element, residue, chain, and B-factor are kept for every atom. The same entry in both formats parses to the same atoms, and an automated test checks exactly that, atom by atom. You can also fetch structures instead of loading them. Give it a 4-character PDB identifier, and it downloads from the RCSB Protein Data Bank. Give it a UniProt accession, and it resolves through the AlphaFold database. Both go through an on-disk cache and a background parse that does not stall the game thread. AlphaFold models are recognized automatically and carry their Creative Commons attribution string with them, because naming the source is a license condition there, not a courtesy. A loaded structure can be rendered 5 ways, switchable at runtime on a single actor. Space filling, where every atom is a sphere at its van der Waals radius. Ball and stick, which adds the bonds. Backbone, which reduces the molecule to its chain trace. Cartoon, the ribbon representation, with rounded coils, flat helices, and arrow-shaped sheets. And a Gaussian surface, built from a density grid by marching tetrahedra. The cartoon representation needs to know where the helices and sheets are. The plugin computes that in the engine, following the method of Kabsch and Sander from 1983. Hydrogen bond energies, N-turns, bridges, or it takes the assignment straight from the file's own helix and sheet records, if you prefer to trust the depositor. There is a selection language in the style of PyMOL. Chain A, residues 10 to 25, and not the alpha carbons. It is parsed by recursive descent, and it works from blueprint. You can measure distances, angles, and dihedrals with the correct EUPAC sign convention, verified against an independent handedness test. You can animate. The plugin plays DCD trajectory files with interpolation between frames. Both byte orders are handled, and files with fixed atoms are rejected rather than silently misread. And you can hand the structure to Niagara. Atom positions, radii, and colors are pushed into Niagara array parameters, so any particle system can read the molecule without custom shader work. Color by element in the usual CPK convention, by chain, by secondary structure, by B-factor, or by the AlphaFold confidence palette. Now the honest limits. Atoms are drawn as real sphere geometry through instanced static meshes. That is comfortable for structures of a few thousand atoms. It is not a renderer for a whole virus capsid. Trajectory support is DCD only, because XDC needs a compression library that is not included. And the mesoscale layer models diffusion and binding. It is not a molecular dynamics force field, and it does not claim to be one. The plugin ships as 5 runtime modules in C++, with 53 automation tests that run offline, and 3 more that exercise the live archive servers. 3 example levels are included, each generated by a script so you can rebuild them after any change. 3 demo structures come with it: crambin, green fluorescent protein, and human deoxyhemoglobin. It requires Unreal Engine 5.8 on Windows and depends only on engine plugins that ship with the editor. Nothing to install. MolecularForge, real structures in your engine.